Yo-ho, good day, and welcome home to Tanimura for episode 16 of our Cities Skylines inspirational build. And today we are, among other things, going to unleash a tsunami on the city. I want to unlock the disaster memorial, and it will require me unleashing a tsunami on the city, so better now than later on when we have built in the stretch of land near the sea. And we're gonna try and get our population milestone. We have enough space to put houses in, so let's start actually filling them up at a higher pace, shall we? So let's start by inviting the tsunami. It is over here, and it will take a while for it to arrive, so later in the episode the town might get overrun by water a little, but hopefully not too much, right? We'll see, we'll see. So then let's start by adding some houses. We're going to specifically zone around this area here. I hope this will eventually get a nice, good neighborhood feel. And while those spawn in, let's also extend our pathways a little, because we're going to need those. People will want to walk around here. So right over here we're going to connect to this part of the road. And we're gonna have this pathway flow along here to this road. So now we have a bit more connectivity. This area will also need a school, and the town center will also need a med clinic, so let's get that one in first. I'm thinking just the normal one will be right for the area. Yeah, I think that's about right. And our school should probably sit around here. So I'm going to use this one again, and just sit on this corner, and draw some pathways from here to the road so it's well connected right from the start. And now some more houses can be swiftly added to the town. Maybe a larger one over here. One of 3x3 crossroad from the school. Not too bad. And probably right along this road as well. It works out nicely. I'm quite happy about that. And now let's talk about the connectivity on this side of the neighborhood. I think I'm going to draw out a flat surface for our 4-lane road to flow along this riverbank on. That's about as far as we can go for now. Now let's turn on our snapping and just guide it along here and create a nice little slope for this road to flow towards. I think it's Ferry Drive, right? Ferry Street, right? It's not letting me properly draw it in. Maybe this will work out better. And now just connect it in with the curved road tool. And remove the traffic light, of course, because that's not a dangerous junction. And extending Ferry Street until its rightful end. Yeah, that's great. Now let's add some more houses. Another nice little dirt path might actually be nice over here. Oh, let's turn off the snapping again. One connection through here. Seems good. And maybe another one behind this house. A little bit to this side, and that will give us the opportunity to build another house over here. Now, I think I have a name for Emerson Square. I'm going to call it Shortkey. After this short stretch of key over here, which is still quite barren, but it will look nice in future when we finally get to it. Maybe we should also invite some more commercial into the area. I hope something nice spawns in here. Nothing specific in mind yet, but we will see. And let's also put a park restroom over here. Like a, public parking lot restroom. Seems about right. That should be a nice asset for over here. Yeah, why not? A lot more parking. And this will probably spawn a bookstore. And I don't mind one over here. Now let's get some more houses in. Let's quickly zone this street up for the most part. And this indeed looks like it's going to be a bookstore. Good. It's becoming a nice busy town center already. I'm starting to like this build. I also think this bit should be deleted, because why wouldn't we be able to just have 2 tram lines circle this area instead of only one? And I shouldn't forget to make these historical. So back to our zoning. This is quickly filling in now, just the way I like it. One more over here, or no, on the corner is better. So we can safely pull a pathway to here and there. Maybe like this. Yeah, it's slowly growing, Maybe I should do a little detailing time lapse, just to give our citizens some time to settle. That's better. Now let's get some more houses again. We can probably fill out the rest of this area entirely. It will not take all of our demand away just by filling it out, I think. I'm not going to zone up against a 4-lane road. So that leaves only a few houses. And a few pathways, of course. This one over here. And one from here behind these houses. And I think into this corner. And over here it will bend off towards the other path as well. Lots and lots of pedestrian connectivity. Now let's fill out the rest. We are getting a lot of houses this episode, but strangely enough, our population isn't really climbing that fast. So maybe we will have to wait for our next milestone for one more episode. So let's talk about a bit of education. I'm thinking I want an Institute of Creative Arts right over here. And let's leave a bit of space for decoration to the left of it. And opposite of it I want an... Oh! There is a tsunami incoming. Finally, it's there. And I guess it's destroying more than I was hoping for. But let's get in our... Well, it's like a hall for PE class, right? It's got a bit much parking, but we will have to make do with what we have. Now let's keep this on pause for a sec and add a few disaster response things to this area, because otherwise this is going to kill more people than I wish to sacrifice to unlocking my disaster memorial, although it would kinda justify a memorial if it was an actual disaster where people died. Yeah. So I'm thinking about adding a short radio mast over here, next to the highway, behind the high school, just to add some coverage. And one of these emergency shelters for this area, because yeah, they don't have one here yet. It's quite unsafe this way. And well, this probably won't save anyone today, but in the future it might. So we'll draw this out around the industry area, then into this neighborhood here, then it will pick up people here as well, and then drive past here, and back here. And maybe let's add another one around the ferry station. Wouldn't be an odd location for it, I think. Let's see, where will we put it? Yeah, sure, here. And this one will go around our new neighborhood. Just picking up the people and bringing them to safety. And let's hope we lose not too many citizens to this tsunami this way. So now let's also add a little bit of commercial over here. I'm thinking about keeping this a little parky, so just a 3x3 over here should be fine. And maybe some more houses, because now we have our power grid extending to the right side of our 4-lane. So we can add some houses over here as well. This will hopefully increase our population, but we will probably first have a decent population drop because of the tsunami. And we will also have to repair quite a bit of destroyed things later on. Yeah, our town is suffering, but we'll be fine, we'll be fine. Wow, we lost about 800 people already. Sorry, people. Poor Tanimurans are dying. Yeah, sorry people, sorry people. You will have to die for the greater good. So, what commercial asset would we be getting over here? I don't think I like this one in this location, so let's delete this and wait for something else to spawn in by decorating up our tram stop a little. And so let's draw in a park path as close as possible to the tram stop over here. And on the other side as well. Just to make a little more out of it and not have every tram stop just being tram road, right? Some cute little footpaths next to it just helps to make a bit more out of it. It's already starting to look nicer this way. Now let's quickly add some more houses because we have to compensate for our population drop. We can add one more over here. And let's also start with adding houses to this side of the street. This will eventually become a really nice neighborhood, I think. So let's also add a bunch to this part as well. And check back in on our commercial asset. Yeah, way better. This one is going historical. And let's decorate up this tram stop a little more. I'm thinking of adding a larger tree to the center of the triangle. I think this looks nice. And a row of alders either side of the tram stop. Just to make it into its own place a little more. Way better, right? Now it seems our commercial demand is quite high, so let's think about adding a few more stores to this part as well. Let's see. I'm thinking a 3x3 over here will do. And maybe a 3x4 over here. And then let's turn on our grid for this. And draw this path in like this for our good old pedestrian connectivity. And let's also add some to our newer street over here. One to there. Maybe let's start over here for this one. Like this. Then draw one out from here. And maybe one from the corner over here. Connecting in here. And then going around these houses and ending in here with a connection to this part, and from here to this corner as well, and maybe from here in there too. And of course more houses. One over here, one over here, there. And this one wants one too. And this I can drag from here to here. Nice and easy. And our commercial demand has significantly dropped again too. There's a bunch of not enough worker signs over here, but that will probably dissipate soon because a lot of people are moving in right away again. So I think I'm gonna do a bit of off-camera fixing up of our beach. Way better. Everything rebuilt. And what did we get over here? Yeah, it's the one I deleted earlier, but I like it over here, so let's keep it. This one too. And that one I think I might let level up a little because I don't think I like it there. And then back to our residential zoning. I think this street is about ripe for development. Okay. Let's keep them separate, right? And zone the whole street up. We need a lot more residents. And we're slowly getting there. 6.5K is what we need to get. And we're currently at 5.5. So I think we're going to reach it next episode. Our town did survive the tsunami. It's still ongoing actually. Wow. Our parking lot is being washed clean. At least our beach is looking good again. And our industry area is still dealing with some water issues, but that's more because of this bonkers river. I don't know why it does that, but we will probably dam it off later when we get there. One more batch of residential zoning. Let's maybe keep this space free for a path. And that'll look about right, I think. And that was it again for episode 16 of Tanimura. It was a nice and disastrous day. We had a big ass tsunami flowing over the city, destroying quite a bit more than I wanted it to. But, well, we have our disaster memorial unlocked now anyway, which is nice. So, thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a really good rest of your day. See you next time on Tanimura.